Greetings travelers and welcome to the channel. Cyno was just recently confirmed to be getting his first rerun alongside Dia in the first phase of 3.5. This video's purpose is to answer two questions. Should you or should you not pull on Cyno's rerun banner? And how do you build him properly in order to make him broken if you do decide to wish for him or if you already have him? Let's get into the video. Cyno is a selfish DPS. This means that he is the main unit on the field at all times. And to state the obvious, he is a polearm user and controls the electro element. What are his best team comps? What are his best in slot weapons? What is the best artifact set for him? Let's start with what artifact set is best for him. Thundering Fury, hands down, is his best artifact set. Let's go over specifically what main stats and substats you will need on your artifact pieces. You are going to primarily want to focus on crit rate, crit damage, elemental mastery, and energy recharge. To break it down, the flower should consist of crit rate, crit damage, elemental mastery, and energy recharge. The feather, same. For his sands, Cyno scales off of elemental mastery, so you want the main stat to be elemental mastery. And crit rate, crit damage, energy recharge, and attack percentage is what you would want in your substats. Now for his goblet, Cyno controls an electro vision, so electro damage main stat will be perfect for him. In addition, you will want your substats to consist of crit rate, crit damage, elemental mastery, and energy recharge. For his circlet, you will need to prioritize either crit rate or crit damage in the main stat, whichever one you need more of. Substats should consist of either crit rate or crit damage, elemental mastery, energy recharge, and attack percentage. When Cyno enters his burst, Thundering Fury allows him to spam his skill whenever his Anubis Eye appears on screen, and this can do an insane amount of damage during the entirety of his burst, if executed correctly. Next up, best in slot weapons. Cyno's best in slot weapon is clearly his signature weapon, the Staff of the Scarlet Sands. Basically, any 5-star polearm is great for Cyno. Let's talk 4-star weapons. Deathmatch is a fantastic choice if you have it, because it provides amazing crit rate. This weapon will cost you $10. You can earn it through the battle pass. This weapon is a strong choice for any character. Next up, Moon Piercer. This weapon has elemental mastery as its stat. However, if you choose this weapon, you will be sacrificing crit rate and crit damage. Another great choice is Blackcliff Pole. You can purchase this weapon with Star Glitter through the Paimon shop. This weapon offers an insane amount of crit damage. It's a solid choice. Next up, Catan Crossspear is another solid choice. It offers elemental mastery, but you will be sacrificing yet again crit rate or crit damage that you could have otherwise. This weapon is truly amazing for Cyno because it has the ability to mitigate Cyno's energy rate problems. Lastly, White Tassel. It's a fantastic 3-star weapon choice. White Tassel offers crit rate and awesome perks for a free-to-play option. Next up are team comps. Cyno has many to choose from. However, there is one that seems to stand out more than any other, and that is an Aggravate Quicken team comp. This is what I am going to showcase for you today. This team consists of Zhongli, Nahida, and Raiden Shogun, and of course Cyno. If you do not have Zhongli, Diona will do just fine, or any other shield user. If you are new to Genshin Impact, Noelle will do fine, but you will want to aim on getting a better shielder in the future. In order for Cyno to shine, he really needs to have a shield user in his team. If you do not have Nahida, Dendro Traveler will do just great. If you do not have Raiden Shogun, Fischl will do fine. Point is, Cyno needs to have an Electro Battery in the team with him in order to help mitigate his poor energy recharge problems. These 4 characters, Cyno, Zhongli, Nahida, and Raiden, all work with perfect synergy together. You know, speaking of synergy, let me tell you about today's sponsor, HelloFresh. Are you struggling to eat healthy and keep to your New Year's resolution to eating healthier foods? Like me, if you are a working professional, it is hard to cook for yourself every night. It can be very time consuming and can often resort to getting takeout or delivery every night. This can get extremely expensive. So why not cut back your spending and save some money? HelloFresh makes cooking fun, easy, and affordable, and it's a fantastic way to get fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and yummy recipes delivered right to your kitchen. It is ranked the #1 meal kit in the US. They offer over 35 weekly recipes, so there is a lot to choose from. If you would like to try HelloFresh, I have provided a special limited time discount link code in the description box below. And again, thank you so much to HelloFresh for sponsoring the video. Now, let's get back to the rest of the video. Okay, so as I was saying, Cyno, Zhongli, Nahida, and Raiden Shogun all have perfect synergy together. With the introduction of Sumeru and the new Dendro element in 3.0, Electro units such as Cyno received a huge buff. Cyno works very well when he reacts with the Dendro element. Dendro and Electro result in an aggravate and quicken reaction, which is super powerful. This is why Nahida or a Dendro applicator is a must for this team comp. Zhongli is a must in my opinion, or at least a shield user. As you can see from the Cyno footage, Cyno is in his burst form for an extremely long time and needs protection. Now, my Cyno does not have the best energy recharge. And who is the best battery in the entire game? Raiden Shogun. This is just an amazing comp that will work very well and help Cyno keep his burst up. To further explain, why do you need a shield user such as Zhongli? Why do you need a Dendro applicator such as Nahida? And why do you need an Electro battery such as Raiden Shogun? The shield role Zhongli is the best shield in the entire game. He has the strongest shield and the most forgiving shield refresh cooldown in the entire game. Basically, Zhongli is able to have a 100% uptime on his shield at all times, which is why for Cyno, being a selfish DPS and needing to be on the field for long amounts of time means that Zhongli or a shield user is a crucial part of this team comp. The Dendro application role, or in this case Nahida is the best Dendro applicator in the entire game, and her burst really does help to get more quicken reactions off. Now, the battery role. Raiden Shogun is the best battery in the entire game. This means that she can feed Cyno the energy he requires in order to keep his burst up. Cyno, if not built properly, can have problems with energy recharge. Raiden mitigates this shortcoming. The main takeaway is that Cyno is extremely fun to play. His character design is awesome, and if properly built, he will destroy your enemies. If you are still on the fence post about whether you want to pull for Cyno or not, please consider the following. There are 3 criteria in order to pull on a character in my opinion. First, do you like the character's design? Are they meta? Or rather, do they do big numbers? Do they do a lot of damage? Lastly, are they fun to play? Usually, if you can meet 2 of these 3 criteria, you should have your answer as to whether you would like to pull on a character or not. There is unfortunately a 4th criteria that I believe Dia regrettably falls under. As for me, I love Dia's character design. I think her design is flawless. I love her playstyle, but regrettably, I've heard that she's not meta. So this would be enough for me to pull on Dia. However, the 4th criteria is that a character will be dead on arrival because their kit is just awful. Dia is said to be dead on arrival, and I'm inclined to believe this because they have announced that she will be added to the standard banner, not to be run again as a limited timed event banner character, When Cyno and Dia arrive in 3.5, test them out. See what criteria they meet for you. Then decide if you want to wish for them. You will have plenty of time to decide whether you want to pull for them or not. I hope I gave you all the information that you were seeking in order to make it easier for you to choose whether you should pull or not for Cyno. And if you decide to pull for Cyno, how to properly build him. Lastly, I try and stream every day. I exclusively stream on YouTube Monday through Thursday from 7:45 p.m. to 10:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Friday from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Time, and Saturdays and Sundays vary, but to give you an idea, 2:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I will end the video on a high note though. For every order from HelloFresh, today's sponsor, I will do a blessings giveaway, up to 10 blessings giveaways. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you live on stream.